Actually, that's not true. I'm live, but I don't know if you're live. That's kind of the thing. But what this is motivation on demand. Waiting for the feed to kick in, and it kicked in. Now we're gonna hit it here, and we should be good to go. Hello, everybody. This is Motivation on Demand. My name is John Guyton, and this is John Guyton Studios here. And you've just stumbled upon something I call Motivation on Demand. The way it works is you get in the comments, obviously if you're live, you get in the comments and you type something. You can type anything, a word, a phrase. You can type in something that you're struggling with. You can type in something you're struggling with that you want help with, or that you're thinking about, or whatever the case may be. You do that, and I'll take what you type, and I'm going to turn it into a motivational talk on demand. 3 to 5 minutes, no preparation, I'm not doing it tomorrow or in an hour. I'm going to do it as soon as this little song is done, all right? As soon as the song is done, I'm just going to jump right in there. That's kind of what it is. Yeah, crazy day today. Lots going on. Sometimes you have plans, and then your day just says, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So, all good. Shout out to Bucky's. Wearing a Bucky's shirt today. Can you guys see that well? Yes, Bucky's all over. If you don't know what Bucky's is, then you are definitely not Texan, and you don't visit Texas enough to know. And that's sad if you don't know what it is, because it's pretty fantastic if you ask me. Pretty fantastic. All right? Yeah. I already know. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, hey, what's up to you too? There we go. Making sure I can see all the chats and stuff. Multiple platforms. So we got Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and something I'm forgetting. No, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I think that's it. Those are the things. All right, I just got off the phone with a good friend, and I literally just hung up with him. I'm like, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about you on this live. I'm going to talk about you on this Motivation on Demand session. If you're just joining, what's good? Hello, welcome. Get in those comments. Just put a word in. If you say the word, if I see it, I'm going to work it into my talk. I'm doing a talk right now. And so I'm talking to my boy Jared, and I say, look, he was telling me about a situation, and he's basically trying to find out what he wants to do, right? He can very talented guy, and he could go in this direction, he could go in that direction, he can go in this direction. There's a lot of different things he can do. And I said, you've got to figure out what you want. And what I specifically mean by that is, in life, you don't get what you deserve. Write this down. In life, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you design. I'm going to say that again. In life, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you design. And so my question to him was, have you designed your life? Think about your own life. Have you designed it? Do you know how much money you want to make? Do you know what kind of lifestyle you want to live? Do you literally know what you want to be doing with your time? People don't do this and then wonder why they're unhappy. Or they don't do this and they wonder why they're stressed. They don't do this and they wonder why things aren't happening the way that they want them to happen. It's like, well, wait a minute. Did you ever articulate what you wanted? Have you ever done that? Not like I want a burger. I'm talking about I want a very specific life. This is how I'd like to spend my time. This is what I'd like to do when I'm not working. This is what I'd like to do for work. This is the identity that I want in the marketplace. This is how I want people to look at me and see me. This is how I want to engage with folks. This is what I want out of my business relationships, my personal relationships, my romantic relationships. Have you taken the time to design your life? Or are you just taking what's given to you? Are you setting intention for the day, or are you just letting somebody set it for you? Are you determining what your value is, or are you letting somebody else do that? So I'm having these conversations and I'm starting to realize this pattern. It's like, well, wait a minute. Without you designing your life, we're having the same conversations over and over again. Why? Because you're just taking what people are throwing at you. It's like, well, I got this opportunity, I got this thing, and I'm going to go do this. Okay, great. But why? Why? Why would you take the opportunity? Why would you not? Why would you relocate for the job? Why would you not? Why would you get married? Why would you not? Why would you have 3 kids? Why would you have none? I mean, have you stopped to just literally ask yourself, have you literally defined and then articulated the design of your life, what you actually want? What do you want? Because the cool thing happens after you figure out what you want. Like if you literally take your time, I'm not talking no BS, just, oh yeah, I want a pony. No. If you literally define what you want, something amazing happens. At that moment, now you get to start asking really, really powerful questions. And if you're late to the party, that's okay. The perfect time to design your life is right now. The best time was to design it was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. So you're not late, you're right on time. But if you haven't done that, once you have done that rather, and you've literally articulated, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want out of my relationships. This is what I want for my business. This is what I want for my career. This is what I want to be known for. This is, to the point where you say, this is what I want on my tombstone. This is what I want my what do you call that thing that people write when you die and then they read it and everybody cries? Obituary. That's right. Thank you. This is what I want to say in my obituary. You can dictate that. Say, this is what I want for these things. Now, then, when that happens, then you get to ask a really powerful question instead of doing a limiting statement. Limiting statement is like, I can't. Powerful question is, how can I? You may have said, I want to work this many hours and make this much money. Since you've now defined that, now you get to ask the question, how can I? How can I make this much money working this many hours? There is an answer. In fact, there's multiple answers. There's a whole list of options, of opportunities for you to go down. How can I make this much money with this many hours? When the list comes out, then you get to decide what you're willing to do. Hey, you know what? I learned about this. I learned about that. I was talking to somebody the other day. He said, wait a minute. He said, I don't want to go to college, but I want to make 6 figures and I like working with my hands. I said, hello, have you heard of the trades? You want to make 6 figures, you don't want to go to college, and you want to work with your hands, be a plumber. When you decide what you want, like once you really do that, now you get to answer some really cool questions. You get to say, how can I? You don't have to have the answer now, but you ask the question. And when you ask the question, the answers, all of a sudden you start to think about these things and start to work them through. Not every answer is going to be the answer you want. But you're going to start to then say, all right, now I've designed my life. Now I get to make it happen. I get to actually make it real. I designed this studio. I've designed where it is in relationship to my home. It's 3 minutes from my house. I designed it that way because I wanted a situation where if my wife calls me or my kids need something, I'm right there. I'm a few minutes away. I'm right there. I'm on the way. I designed it that way. It wasn't by chance. Oh, I lucked out. Place is so close. I designed it that way. Because then I said, okay, I want to live close enough. How can I have a commercial building that I make into a studio that's within 3 minutes of my house? Oh, there you go. Here are the answers. You start to go to work and boom, now all of a sudden you got options. It didn't just happen. I made it happen. And the things that you want for yourself are not just going to happen. You make them happen. You don't just have time. You make the time for things that are important. You don't just happen about this amazing life. Say, wow, look at this. I'm fit and I'm happy and I'm loved and I got great relationships and great people. It doesn't just happen. You've got to start to execute towards the design that you set up. But the problem is that most of you don't design. You don't design anything. But then you're upset when it doesn't look the way you want it to look. Well, nobody knew what you wanted it to look like. It's like going to a restaurant and just saying, I'm hungry. And they bring you back food, and then you say, this is not what I wanted. You didn't say what you wanted. You just said you were hungry. So they fed you. But if you're specific, hey, I want the chicken pasta with this, and this on the side, and a little bit of, all of a sudden it's specific. That's the meal you want, you got it. What about the clothes you wear? Do you just say, clothe me, and you just put whatever on? No, you make a decision. You don't just wear what's in your closet. You wear what you designed that. You may not have stitched it together. Don't take it that far, but you put that together. You figured it out. I put this Bucky shirt on this morning. I designed what I was going to look like for y'all today. This is not by chance. I made this happen. So if you can do it with what you wear, if you do it with what you eat, why can't you do it with every other aspect of your life? Fact is, you can. And not only can you, but you should. Because when you make a decision to design your life, because remember, in life, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you design. Once you design it, now you can get to work building it. And what an amazing, fun journey and project that is. Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. Hey, shout out to Kyla. Hey, my brother got, he said he got the, what is he now? He's the defensive, should I say that on live? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's, it's Boulder High. I think he's the new D coordinator. So he says, I gotta go check him out. So maybe I should get back to Colorado. And then if I do that, I'll have an excuse to see you guys. Let's make it happen. I need an excuse. I need a reason to get out there. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen. I love you guys. And not just Kyla and J&M. I love you guys too. Everybody's just watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening. This is Motivation on Demand. One more episode in the books. Tomorrow we got a lot going on in the studio at John Guyton Studios today. Tomorrow. We'll see when we do that. And then Friday, I am traveling to regionals to watch my daughter wrestle. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Anyway, I had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you got value. Remember, design your life. Don't leave it to chance, all right? Holler at you guys later. Peace.